Scot Peterson is now speaking after his not guilty verdict. Let's go ahead and listen in right now live. If we have that available, here it is.
Everything, I'm there. I would have been there from day one. So I'll always be there. If they need to really know the truth of what occurred, and not only my actions, but what occurred, I'm there for them. Me and Lydia, we've mourned with them for 4.5 years. I've seen some of these family members, and I'd love to went over to them and hugged them and said, God, I'm sorry. But, I know that's maybe not what they're feeling at this point. Maybe now, maybe they'll get a little understanding, but I'll be there for them. I'll be there for them. How could I not?
What about the prosecution? What do you say to the prosecutors who brought this case?
I'll let Mark talk about that.
We are extremely pleased with the outcome today. But understand something, this is not just a victory for Scott. It's a victory for every law enforcement officer in this country who does the best they can every single day. How dare prosecutors try to second guess the actions of honorable, decent police officers?
Lydia, do you have something to say?
Through this journey, Scott is my life, my heart, my soul, and people could never understand how are you doing it. And it's simple. The Lord is my rock and my strength. And faith, you walk by faith and you never, ever, ever give up.
It's extremely important to understand how we got here. Former Sheriff Scott Israel held a press conference without ever speaking to my client about what happened. From that, every one of us erroneously assumed that my client knew that kids were being killed in that building and he just didn't go in. Well, these jurors made it clear through their verdict that that couldn't be further from the truth. He did everything he could, and as a result of Sheriff Scott Israel's reckless, selfish political actions, he had to endure 4 years. 4 years of heartache and misery. No one should ever have to go through that.
Scott, what's next for you? Going home to North Carolina, I imagine. What's next?
I'm first going to go, everybody who's in Broward County in South Florida who supported me. I'm going to everyone's house that for the last 4 years has been saying, Scott, hang in there. I'm giving everybody a hug, the biggest hug I can give. And then I'm going back home, going back to the mountains.
And then we're going to the Vatican.
Yeah.
Tonight we're celebrating.
Yep.
We're celebrating my house, not just a victory for Scott, but the victory for all law enforcement officers.
Amen.
And that the system worked. It took a while. It was rough. It was not easy. But eventually, these jurors got it right. And so the system works, and we should all feel good that if you're falsely accused, eventually, at least in this instance, they will get it right. They will make it right.
Thank you, jurors.
Mr. Peterson, you didn't take the stand, and I know from speaking to you and Mark over the last 5 years that had to absolutely burn you alive. How did you convince him to not put you up there?
To be honest with you,
Or how did he convince you?
it was just a lot of back and forth, and at the end of the day, Mark's my lawyer, and he knew what was best, and I was going to follow what Mark needed me to do.
When this case started, so that we're clear, he 100% wanted to take that stand. During this case, 100%. He needed to take that stand. That's what he was telling me. And I had to tell him no. They did not meet their burden, and they should never, ever look to him to prove the case. And I think that his words got out through the testimony. They knew his position. 2 days after this, he said, I didn't know where the shots were coming from. And they could never prove otherwise because he didn't.
Scott, there are school resource officers right now at a national convention convening. They're paying attention to your case. What would you say to those officers who may have been nervously waiting along with you on the outcome?
I think they probably had a very legitimate concern because of this case regarding the issue with the caregivers, but to all school resource officers out there, SROs, we're police officers, and we're there at that school because we want to make a difference. We always have. That's why I had been a school resource officer for 28 years. Because you do, not only you know that you're a law enforcement officer, but you're there to make a difference. So for all these SROs, not only in the state of Florida, but nationally, maybe they can breathe easier knowing, God forbid, if they ever went through something like this, that hopefully the justice system, will prevail for them as well. But I would never want any law enforcement officer in this country to go through the last 4.5 years of what I went through.
I think it's very important to focus on the prosecutor's office in this case. They had access to the same facts that these jurors did. Every single deposition that I attended, they attended. They knew the facts in this case, yet they persisted with this meritless prosecution. And so you got to ask yourselves, what's their motivation here? And if it's politics, which it clearly is, something needs to be done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you all. You guys have been great. Thank you.
very much.
Thank you.
One more thing I wanted to ask you, and you don't have to answer.
All right, so you are looking live right now at former school resource officer Scot Peterson, his defense attorney Mark Garagos, as well as Peterson's wife Lydia. They're speaking immediately after this not guilty verdict there inside of a Broward County courtroom dealing with Peterson's response after the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School shooting massacre back in 2018. Talking a little bit about, this process, we heard from Mark Garagos. He says this is a victory for every law enforcement officer. He says that jurors got it right, that prosecutors did not reach their burden of proof. He went on to say that is why Peterson in this trial did not take the stand in this trial before jurors made that decision, as we continue to watch them there following all of this. As we heard Scot Peterson talk there, you can see the emotion in his face. Obviously, this is something that he's carried with him over the last 5 years or so, since this day, February 14th, 2018. He says for these families, he will be there for them. He says he also mourns for them, that he was there that day, that he also mourns for these families. As for what's next for Scot Peterson right now, he says that he's going home. He and his wife Lydia are going to the mountains, he says. Lydia then says that they are also going to go to the Vatican, very, very spiritual there. They have a lot to pray for and as they feel to be thankful for. So definitely a lot of emotion on both sides of this case. We have seen that before, during, and after. Scot Peterson continues to talk. We'll go ahead and dip back in for a moment.
And even though I'm talking to the media, sometimes, the media doesn't put out all the facts. And I guess you really need to try to take your time and try to learn what occurs before we start, throwing the daggers at people. And unfortunately, in this situation, because what Scott Israel did to me on February 22nd, 2018, a day I'll never forget, and he blindsided me like that. The media listened to what Sheriff Israel said, and that became the storyline, unfortunately. And I was the low-hanging fruit. So my word meant very little. And Scott Israel, the most powerful politician in Broward County, his word was everything, and you can't compete with that, and that's what put me in this.
Yes, Christina.
Local 10 News, as a station, had a question. They just wondered if you all are going to be pursuing maybe any civil suit or filing suit against Scott Israel.
We're celebrating 4 years of meritless charges being over a 32-year decorated officer's head. We'll look into everything after the fact. Right now, we're celebrating his freedom.
Amen.
All right, so thank you, guys. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
All right, again, Scot Peterson, his wife Lydia, embracing his attorney, Mark Eiglarsh, also there with them. Again, very emotional here on this day.